Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Pokemon Ruby Randomizer. As always, this is your host, TheLostYeti here. Okay, today we are at the Team Magma Hideout. And I think my team is healed. Not really. Not, well, we were in for something, that's for sure. I did see a gentleman running around only a moment ago. There he is. Keep doing your thing there, dude. We're just going to sneak on in right after you. Oh, good. We've got teleporters. I really can't wait for this. Oh, free stuff. Rabuta Berry. Okay, that's fine. So up is the way. I know we're going to inevitably have to battle some people here. Can we, like, stalk their computer, though, first? No? That's fine. Yeah, we literally have to battle this person to progress. So let's make it easy for everybody. In the last couple episodes, we were a little heavy on the speed up, so I'm going to try not to do that, at least in this episode. I apologize if that was a little bit jarring, but I did want to, like, kind of make more progress. This series is going to be a long one all in. I mean, we still have 2 more badges to go. Oh, and Magikarp is definitely the worst thing that we've ever seen in our life. And I don't want to just, like, mail it in, you know? So, as much as it is, like, a grind to play the older Pokemon games, I'll try to balance that better. That's on me, guys, and I hope you can understand. But yeah, if it wasn't obvious, this is all being done on an emulator anyways, so it doesn't really matter all that much. On the topic of emulation, it's kind of a weird one, right? Because, like, so the older Pokemon games, fairly expensive, right? You can make your own judgment calls on that side of the thing. But also, like, even Game Boys now are pretty expensive. Oh, well, I'm going to have to battle them anyways. I have a handful of, like, original Game Boys, like, that I just tinker with. I have 2 that are hanging out over on my shelf over there. That are just original Game Boys that I got for, like, literally $10 or less that are just, you know, kind of cool to have. And the reality is a lot of these things are, as with anything, right? I guess any hobby ever, but it's just, like, I don't really blame anyone for emulating, because the hardware is kind of a pain in the rear to take care of, and it's now much more expensive than the $10 that I had it for. And I know back in the day, like, I literally had my, back in the day, maybe the phrasing on that is not ideal. It just shows how old I am. But, like, my yellow Game Boy Color, RIP to the homies, because that is no longer with me. Yeah, it basically just had the batteries held in with a good old gray piece of duct tape, and I did not care the wiser. Starmie, you Swift, love that. I thought it was going to kill itself. And honestly, like, all of my Game Boy Colors, basically, the only one that had a backplate that was there, the little tab that is on the bottom, was broken. Yeah, we're going to change. I wasn't paying attention to what it was, though, so we'll send out our sacrificial Umbreon. The little tab that was there was broken, so it also needed tape to hold it together. And now, instead, in my slightly older age, I am the one that has tape holding me together. Zatu, not too worrisome. Also, for those of you who are snacking along or hanging out with me in general, Coca-Cola is the drink of today, not sponsored, clearly. I think it's kind of wild, right? Because I'm hoping that this view or channel in general grows, but, you know, it's kind of funny because a lot of, like, videos that get views on my channel are often, like, older videos that I made when I had no... I'm not saying I have a substantial subscribers now, because I really don't, but when I had, like, 100 subscribers or something like that, it's kind of crazy to, like, look back at some of the older content and you're just like, yeah, I say obviously, but who knows, you know, the channel could blow up, that could be awesome, but otherwise we're just rocking, you, me, and my pal Ryan over there who's hanging out in the corner, right? Like, it's all good vibes. My mission was just to hold you up. Okay, that's cool, dude. Do I have anything to heal? I do have a Twisted Spoon, though. Super Potion. I'm gonna be lazy and wasteful. I think I might have something that heals for, like, 30 HP unless I use that. I must have used that. What's behind door number 1? Well, we don't have to battle him, so we won't. Oh, he, interesting. You aren't, gonna come battle me? Well, that's fine. Did I just loop back to where I started? I did. So I was supposed to acknowledge him. It's a bit unfortunate. Like, these teleporters are cool and all, but gosh, are they disorienting? Okay, where... I think this is the way. Also, full disclosure, for those of you who are hanging out with me, in the background you may hear some scratching noises. That's my poor old pal buddy, my dog. He, right now, bless his heart, has decided that he wants to pick at a scab that's on his face, and as a result, is wearing a cone. And he has been for the last couple episodes as well. But he has realized that if he slaps himself through the cone, he gets some sort of a satisfaction in that. I'm not quite sure exactly what. So, again, excuse the loud noise if you do hear it throughout the episode. I'm also currently flying solo because my partner is away back home. So, it's just me and the dog, and that's, you know, it's a good vibe, but hopefully she gets back soon kind of thing, you know? And also, this troublemaker won't shut up ever, so that's fine. For those of you who don't, or rather, for those of you who aren't living alone or living with your partner, those are two opposite things. Yeah, well, are not living with your partner. For those of you who are living alone, that's the one. It is quite odd. You know, for a good portion of my life, I was not living with anyone, and I was actually on the. And this is when I was still living with my parents, and being, excuse me, on a completely different schedule. So I like never saw them, minus dinner, and then going to being completely by yourself. It's a weird experience now, coming from like knowing that I lived that for an extended period of time, to then living with your partner for less than a year, and then having like a few days where it's like, nah, it's just you, dude, like just do your own thing. And you know, I would like to believe that I'm neat and organized and all those things, but just like it's weird because you get like used to a space being like loud, or not, maybe not loud, but you know, hey, you hear the slightest noise, you're like, oh, like that's we have two dogs, but it's the other dog, or it's my partner, like no big deal, you know. And now you're going back to the, wow, there's a noise in the other room. That's totally the house settling, and it's actually me about to be murdered. So like, R.I.P. to the homies. Wiggly tough, dude. You keep bothering me here. But don't worry, we're just rapping. And also, I will say, I don't know why that made me think of that word, but that is like my current favorite, like, lingo, if you will. I don't know why, but one of my coworkers, just like whenever we're going back and forth, he's like, "Dude, we're just rapping," and I'm like, "It's stupid, and therefore I love it." If you guys know me, not when I'm recording, I'm very much like a commit to the bit kind of person. So when something is beautifully stupid, it is the best thing ever. So I mean, that's kind of the ethos of this channel, really, right? Like, if you guys haven't noticed, and again, we're hanging out, right? Like a lot of the channel is like just random games, indie games that I find, and I'm like, oh, I just want to check this out. Like, come on, what's the worst thing? And like usually when they're like completely off the wall, those are the good ones. Like those are the really good ones. If you guys don't already, I would highly recommend checking out some of those. Some of those videos, you know, hit or miss, right? As with anything. And what's kind of like the more recent one that was like completely off the wall was, oh god, I think it was called Incarceration. And it's like WarioWare, but you are welded inside of a car. And what the, oh, sleep powder. I was like, I don't even know what the green one is. And it was just like, you are going to prison, but your sentence is you being welded into your car and do these like WarioWare tasks, and like that's the whole like that episode, as good bad otherwise as it is. It's like the whole reason why I did that like series, or do that series, I should say. So if you ever wanted like that side of things, by the way, that is why. Is I just love the beautifully stupid, and I love sharing that with all of you. And I hope you guys like that. And I do find it funny too. Like I think that most of my viewers, at least at this stage, right, we're at like 4,500 subscribers. Thank you to every single one of you, frankly. And even those of you who are not subscribed and just want to hang out with me, I also really appreciate you guys. But most of that like fan base is all from Sackboy: A Big Adventure, which is an awesome game. And I actually am thinking about playing through it again on the PlayStation 5, because the whole playthrough that I did was all on the PS4 when it came out. Not that there's any problem with that, but I will say when I upgraded to the PS5, I realized the PS5 graphics go burr, and that scratches the little Neanderthal brain that I have. Oh, so I lost too. $1,280. Speaking of scratching the little Neanderthal brain, I was toying you with our boss is going through his preparations. Haha, he has escaped. Our boss has already gone on his way to some cave under the sea. Under the sea. If you're going to give chase, you better search the big sea beyond Lily Cove. Okay, so that's not very helpful. But yeah, no, most of my viewers came in from Sackboy's A Big Adventure, and I appreciate that, and that's cool. But yeah, PS5 graphics go burr, and I've been playing a lot of my PS4 games on the PlayStation 5 just because of backwards compatibility. It's kind of sick, not gonna lie. But that also is for me to say, like, hey guys, if you want any other, like, I don't want to call them real game content, but not indie game content, let me know down in the comments below. Like, I'm totally down to kind of share whatever with you guys. As I've said before, like, the whole Pokemon thing, this series, really, it was just kind of like a bucket list thing for the channel that I've, like, always wanted to do and just never found the time to. And I hope you guys are appreciating it. If you like this kind of stuff, I'll do more of it. I've got no problem with it, but I was just, like, always overwhelmed with how long these games are. God 124. We don't have an encounter. Do we have Pokeballs? We do. Not many, but enough to be stupid. So, here we go. 124 encounter. Scizor. Bug. Or just Steel type. 124, writing it down. Scizor. Not to be confused with the one that you use to cut paper. He's only level 24. And apparently that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Last episode, we also, I'm just now realizing, we got an Ivysaur. We probably should put him on the team. Like, the Scizor is now dead, so he's not going to be joining our team. RIP to the homies. But yeah, Venomoth is really not doing much for us. Hello, Scizor again. I didn't miss you. You're also level 30. Like, this would have been somewhat more relevant to catch, but that's fine. We're going to be in it for a rude awakening by the time we do get to the Elite Four. Wait, okay, so here's the other thing, right? What is bizarre to me is the last badge that we got. It said that we could catch or trade Pokemon up to level 70, and it will obey us. Don't know where that's coming from, but that's not very helpful. Or it just seems like wildly overleveled. And being that we are approaching the level 40s, and maybe one day, hopefully soon, my Grimer will become a Muck, and I will be the greatest Pokemon trainer of all time. But all that is to say, we are going to get wrecked pretty soon and have to actually grind. Let's actually put said muck out front, or Grimer out front, I should say, so it can become a muck one day. Hopefully soon. God, I can't make it around that way. I'm like dreading encountering more Pokemon, but I know I need to. Hello? Random house in the middle of the ocean? Hunter's house? Why do I not... Hello, random person. Why are you relevant to my storyline? I am the diving treasure hunter. I don't remember this whatsoever. I'm an awesome dude who makes deep sea dives to gather treasures. Resting at the bottom. Oh, hey, that's a shard. I'm looking for those. You've got to trade that with me. I'll give you something good. Sure, I'll trade it, dude. Yellow shard for a thunderstone, yeah? Well, Eevee! Eevee, it's your moment. Just kidding, guys. I already have the Jolteon. Y'all were probably yelling at your computer screens when I got that far earlier on, and I was excited about the Jolteon. Well, joke's on you. We got the Jolteon anyways. Didn't even need it. We are also in Moss Deep City. I was not expecting to be here, but we will definitely heal up over here. And I suppose we can now fly here. I guess my question is there a gym? Like, I'd imagine that we're being currently gated by the magma encounter, but it would make... Yeah, there is, in fact, a gym. Can we, Okay, I wasn't expecting a gym today, but I guess here we are. Hello. God, it's a puzzle gym. Please don't yell at me, guys. Does this switch the directions? No, that does literally nothing. That must be the return. Does this switch the directions? Yes. We are going to battle this person because I have no other choice. Slight detour from the magma adventure that we were going on. I think we sludge, and then if Grimer looks like he's going to take damage, we'll swap out to Ponyta. Ponyta also needs the XP anyways. Oh no, Grimer's going to be fine. Grimer is paralyzed. Whatever will he do? Continue to sludge. Just got sludge. Can't poison me though. Yeah, we will use Starmie against Bagon, I suppose. In all honesty, I am actually otherwise minus Venom Moth, right? Venom. I think that's right. I'm overall pleased with our team. I mean, Umbreon is kind of a redundancy that I don't need, but Quick Attack is goated, so it's fine. Definitely not what I thought was going to be in my team. Put it that way. I guess that's the beauty of the randomizer, right? I was like trying to get rid of this Grimer like since day one, and here he is actually like carrying my team. All right, that's one done. Ooh, I guess we go this way. Okay, so I did in fact need to do that. So now we can go this way into a battle, but that's fine because we're going to re-trigger that. You will tell me my future. I am so engaged with that information. Just a single? Yeah, a biggie. Oh, easy single, too. with the wrong starter, though. If I was starting with Starmie, this would be game over. But depending on how much damage we do, we might just stay out. Oh, we definitely are not staying out. Leftovers, though. A little bit random, but actually today was a beautiful leftovers day. I know, yeah, I know, random, right? But like, your boy went out with my partner actually, and we had like a little date night the other night. Basically, what we had done was we did a like paint your pet thing, which was actually quite nice. Our art is not the best, but it was fun, and we went to this local Mexican place that was pretty good, and we way over ordered. We saw that it was happy hour, and we were like, oh, like clearly, and they're like $6 tacos, and it's it's 3 tacos for $6. We're like, this is the best thing ever. So naturally, we ordered like 4 orders of tacos and quesadillas. I was like, this is the only thing that we want right now. Here we are, several days later. Acid armor. No. Here we are, multiple days later, and I'm like, still chilling on the leftovers. But they did come in quite handy because I didn't need to cook today, and as a result, we're actually getting more of these episodes recorded. So thank you, past tense us. $888. All right, so that triggers that one up top there, which makes sense. We then, ooh, think I can cut through this way. That's all fine and dandy. We will get that encounter, unfortunately. And I could have avoided it, too, if it wasn't for the meddling kids. Or by just going to the right at the entrance. That's fine. He's a triple encounter. That's a little annoying. Anthros might already be poison type, so we're just going to try to use and abuse this electric type move. I will say, regardless of how strong that is, which it's very clearly not, that is a sick animation. Alright, Ponyta, I'm calling on you. You're only level 29, so we need to level you up anyways. Yeah, Fire Blast is fine. That should get us to level 30, though. No way it doesn't one-shot. Yeah, easy. Easy XP. Rich Kid Jonathan's about to use Vibrava. Vibrava. Ooh. I think it's actually a ground type, so we're going to switch into Starmie. I don't think it's a bug type. It looks like a bug, but I don't think it is a bug. This is exactly who I thought it was. Surf should one-shot? Two-shot. Almost one-shot. That was pretty much spot on. Just a quick Swift. Ooh. No, not... I thought that was going to be enough to level up. Scyther, yes, we'll switch back out to our Ponyta, which will do some work. Another Fire Blast. Coming in hot. One other interesting thing that I saw, and the Fire Blast is actually what made me think of it. Wild. I know last episode, I think it was, or maybe the one prior. Doesn't matter. I was talking about the Boston Dynamics robots that I have the awesome opportunity to use. And what I thought was really interesting, right, is apparently Universal Studios, oh, Ponyta's dead, RIP to the homies, uses them for their How to Train Your Dragon display, right? And they use it for, like, kind of like the actors that come out, so they've got their Boston Dynamics dog all dressed up like a dragon. And literally, I saw this video on social media, unsurprising, And all the comments were, dude, put a flamethrower on it. And I'm like, that is the most horrifying, beautiful thing because, you know, it like 100% could. And like, I don't think they would because, you know, kid focus. But 100% someone could. Like, cosplay is getting out of this control. And what's also really cool is, like, you can do routines and stuff with it. And I get the impression, right, that they... Oh, my brain is doing thunk. This way. And out. I get the impression that... Where was I going to go with this? Sorry. For whatever reason, I guess going in circles made me dizzy. Oh, it's a double battle. This is very interesting. Oh, that someone will. Someone will make it into a real, like, dragon robot thing. And, I don't know. Maybe not World War III, but bad times will happen. Let's see. Alright, screw it, dude. Why not? Were you surprised? Were you surprised there are 2 gym leaders? Like, realistically, I think we have to reset the traps or reset the turns when we come back in anyways. So, if we have to take them on, they only have 2 Pokemon. Milotic and Primeape. Not horrible. They're level 42? Slightly miscalculated. Milotic is a water type, so we will focus fire that. And we'll try to get in Surf. Yeah, that was an unsurprisingly low amount of damage. You know, Seismic Toss. Well, Grimer's dead. Oh, good. Milotic knows Hydro Pump. I will say this is actually probably not a horrible time for us to use that Ivysaur. But I don't know any other way we're going to get out of this. Oh, Swift hits both. That's another interesting one. Bye-bye, buddy. Ponyta's dead anyways, but it wouldn't have done a whole lot of work for us. Poor guy came out to literally a fire hydrant to the face. Both of them know Confuse Ray. Maybe that is a strategy. Not a good one, but it is a strategy. Starmie tanks that. We love that. I think we have to heal our Starmie next round. Umbreon can do Confuse Ray on Primeape and recover. If nothing else, it'll keep us in the fight a little bit longer. Focus energy all you want, dude. He's definitely going to hit me. Hit itself in confusion? Nope. That's fine, though, because it targeted the water type for whatever reason. One shot to Umbreon, and he's no longer with us. We can't do much about that. It's not worth healing. We don't have any potions, even if we wanted to. But at least we got confusion off on both of them to kind of stall. And for whatever reason, Milotic feels like it needs to take out Starmie, and that's fine. So realistically, again, if we continue to heal this, we should be okay. And if we win this battle, we have no right to. Again, this was really just because I was being lazy and didn't want to go back. Yeah, there goes Umbreon. Jolteon is only half the level. Sure, dude, use Rain Dance all you want. I will just use Surf. I guess, like, why not? Lean into it. Ooh, this is... I mean, yeah, I guess. I know it's not very effective, but at least it hits both. Primeape hits itself in confusion. No, but that's fine, too. Excuse me, you know Twister? Jolteon's not gone? Surprised by that. Paralysis is pretty sweet. I do think we go out to another Surf, because that should take Primeape down a notch. And we continue Thundershock on Milotic. Oh, that's annoying. That is for sure annoying. At least the rain is still effective. Or active, I should say. That's also very annoying. Good to know. I'm not the only one who can stall in this game. We could break with Starmie to try to land more confusions. It may be worthy. Maybe on Primeape, I suppose. Now that he's out of confusion again. Oh, there goes Jolteon. I mean, do we have any status effects that we can land on these guys? It's a bit brutal. Yeah, let's land Poison on Primeape. Continue to Surf. I mean, that should put him within lethal. And they'll probably use another Hyper Potion, but is what it is. Keep Focus Fire Starmie, please. Love it. Does that kill is my question. Is it enough? It is enough. Okay, we're down to 1. I think we've got to leech life and we've got to recover. So basically 2 healing moves. He's probably going to go out for another Twister would be my guess. Damage for both. No, Rain Dance is fine. Gives us another turn to kind of recoup. Doesn't do much to him. Doesn't do anything for me. Literally nothing. Okay, well, then we'll try to land the poison. Might as well. And I probably should just do the Confuse Ray. So that he maybe gets less attacks off in the future. Is Venomoth gone? Not yet, but soon. Why not? Like, ideally, just lower the amount that he can hurt us. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I really, like, find it funny going back and playing these games. Because I never used any of the status effects when I played through it the first time. And now it's, like, my core strategy. Ooh, Poison Powder lands. We love that. We're going to go Supersonic because we know that Drain doesn't do much. Hurt itself in confusion. Love that. I guess that's the only thing we can really land, so we're going to keep doing that and keep doing Swift. Because Surf really doesn't do much. At least the poison still damages. Venomoth is gone. RIP to the homies. Starmie's fine. I mean, at least poison stays. So, it's not for nothing. Stop using Recover, my guy. I'm just grateful it didn't fully heal him. I know I said about speeding up, but I think this is justified here. Please, just make okay headway. Okay, so we're out of all of those. We will use Confuse Ray again. Then we will use an elixir, because he who dares wins. Where is it? It's in here somewhere, I swear. A max ether, max elixir. We will use Recover. We will use Swift. Good God. You're going to run out of Swifts. Or not Swifts. You're going to run out of Recovers. Because I know I almost did. My guy. Go down. Now he uses a Hyper Potion. Okay, that's fine. Recover is fine. He's already struggling. Get wrecked, son. Is that it? Hit with recoil. Hurt by poison. Let's go! Listen. We did not deserve to win that battle at all. It's just so you're all very aware of this. It can't be helped you've won. So in recognition, take this. Yeti got $8,400 and a badge, dude. Yeti received the Mind Badge by Lisa and Tate. Let's go. didn't think I was doing a gym today, let alone. Somehow, some way, this allows you to learn the HM move, Dive. Dive can be used outside of battle. You should also take this too. Obtained TM04. Put it away. What is this called? This is called Calm Minds. It raises special attack and it raises special defense. Cool. Alright, I'm out. I don't know where I will be finding Dive yet. That said, we somehow got away with that. Alright, let's just do a little heal up at the Pokemon Center. And I suppose Dive probably is what gives us access to where Team Magma is hanging out, so I guess that makes sense. The gym leaders in the town are a formidable duo. Their combination attacks are excellent and wow. Okay, cool. Where do we get Dive from? Do you give me Dive? You'll see Wild Whalmer. Whale. Do you have anything to say, dude? I've got this from Steven, but I don't know what it's good for. I think it's called King's Rock. Do you want it? Yeah, sure, dude. Okay, well, in the odd event that I get a, what is Slowpoke? I now have that. It's been seen, the Space Center has been seen launching huge rockets, okay? Is that where I go? I heard my mates from Lily Cove, the Walmare has disappeared. Hey, old man, what do you have to say? All my life, I've been searching for something. All life needs to live. Okay, that's fine, dude. This rock has a special meaning to the people of the Space Center. They put it here as their wish for the rocks to fly safely. Okay. We'll go up to the Space Center, I suppose. I was taking a stroll down to the beach when I found this. It's not anything I need, so you can have it. A sunstone? Well, that's lovely. We already evolved our Sunflora. Well, none of them had anything of use for me, unfortunately. What do you have? Pokemon came from space, could it be true? Yeah, that's Deoxys. We already saw that once in this playthrough, to be real. Oh, there's Wingull from before, I think. Even though I can't see my friend, unfortunately, my Pokemon carries the mail back and forth for us. It's not lonesome, even though we're apart. My little sister exchanges mail. Okay, that's fine. I don't envy her but one bit at all. Old man had free stuff, though. I mean, if I need to, I can start selling things like that to get you ahead in the game. When I was young, okay, that's fine. I'm running out of places to check. I assume Dive will be in town. It likes blue Pokeblocks, doesn't it? No, I'm positive. It definitely likes blue Pokeblocks. Okay. And that must be for something for the contests. Is that Steven? Hey, Yeti, this is my place. It's a little embarrassing how empty it is here. Oh, here, you should take this HM. It contains... Oh, there we go. I already taught my Pokemon. HM08. While you're using Surf, should you notice a dark patch of water, dive. You come to deep water, you'll drop to the sea floor. When you want to come back up, use Dive again. In some places, it won't be possible for you to surface, though. Awesome, so that'll be how we access the cave. So I guess I've got to give that I gotta give that to Starmie, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Can anyone else learn dive? Literally not. Actually, hold on. Let's go revisit the store here. The Pokemon Center. Let's see if Ivysaur is worthy of putting on our team over Venomoth, because Venomoth is literally doing nothing for us. And maybe putting someone on the team to learn dive, because I don't really want to ruin Starmie by having... I know we have other water types. So, Ivysaur is usable. Venomoth is a higher level. Tropius... Is it a water type? It's grass flying. I guess we take... So realistically, right? We could take Mudkip. Give him dive. Use that for the time being. Take Venomoth off the team. I guess we just want whatever water Pokemon's the next highest level, really. So 16, 11, 6... Well... we'll Kingdra, welcome back to the team for right now. Sorry, Venomoth. We'll put you over here. Also, before I make the mistake... Just so I keep track. Like, I know I could give dive to Starmie, but I feel like keeping Starmie with confusion is helpful, literally, in the event of the battle that we just had. Alright, down into the seafloor we go. I think there's literally a hole up here. Oh, not that far. It was up in the corner. A Nidoking in the middle of the ocean? Well, we need the level up anyways. But the 42 was a little bit shocking. I really wasn't expecting anything in the 40s yet. Since this is just for funsies, we will speed this one along. See, guys, I'm learning. A black belt. I guess that's physical type moves. Oh, I wasn't expecting to battle you. Drimer's now level 35. Cool. Corellia. Get wrecked, son. Igglybuff, nope. It's fine, dude. You're a baby Pokemon, so you should just get wrecked. Sea is deep here. Would you like to use dive? Yes. Free stuff. Oh, this is encounter. Hold on. I wasn't expecting this. We should be able to encounter something here, right? Okay, I guess not. We'll cross that bridge a little bit later. Route 124, we've encountered this boyo before, so he will not be on the team. Route 126 is new. Let's not ignore that. And underwater is new. Dream mail? The heck is that? Mail featuring a sketch of the holding Pokemon? Interesting. Alright, well, we'll save that. Okay, this is all new. Oh, we got an encounter. Underwater. And there is no way we're catching Latias. So glad that that happened to us. Like, it's sick, okay? Latias, super sick. I just don't see us catching him. Say what you will. He's an inch away from death, right? He's gonna heal. I don't dare try to hit him, or I guess I do. Gosh. What are the odds? What are the odds? Do we switch back? I guess we switch back out to Starmie, and then he's going to heal himself. Oh, and he's dead. Well, listen, I'm sorry to sugarcoat that, but we were not. It was not going to happen. Okay, well, I guess Latias was the regular old encounter here. We could have gotten a Vigoroth. Oh, underwater cave. I think this is where we're supposed to be going, actually. Maybe not. Light is filtering down from above. Would you like... Yes? Oh, okay, this is definitely where we're supposed to be. And this is where the gym is. Now, I wasn't expecting that. Where's the Pokemon Center, dude? The cave that links Pseudopolis in the outside world. It seems as if the cave was made to keep something from getting out. An underwater volcano. Okay, yeah, that's fine, dude. Do you want to give me a Pokemon Center, please? I'll beg. I said I would beg. Gosh, what in the rigmarole? What are you? Who might you be? This is the Cave of Origin. The spirits of the Pokemon became to Mount Pyre, said to be revived here. Please leave. Right. It is I, the Wanderer. You've come all the way to Sidopolis, but you're not an ordinary tourist. I suppose that doesn't make you an extraordinary tourist after all. Okay, that's fine. For 30 years, I've remained in Sidopolis, honing my skills. I developed a shattering TM I bequeath it to you. TM31? Brick Break. Okay. Is it Pokemon just... Oh, Pokemon Center is just on the side. That's fine, dude. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yes. Alright, well, I guess this is where we're going to be calling this one. Next time we're going to be taking on this gym, I suppose. We're probably going to get wrecked a few times. So I hope you guys are on board for that. But for now, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This episode definitely took a little bit of a detour, but that's okay. We'll be back next time for more Pokemon Ruby Randomizer. As always, guys, this has been your host, TheLostYeti, and I will see you guys then.